Finding our rhythm, overcoming our conflict styles. My partner and I have been together for a year and a half, and we have been practically inseparable since the day we met. We are both at a stage in our lives where we want to find our life partners. But our relationship has been trapped in a cyclical pattern. We will have an amazing few weeks, followed by a massive blowout fight, because we haven't started formal therapy yet. Our last major argument deeply scared us both. It forced us to realize how much we love each other and how desperately we want to avoid losing what we have. Our core issue stems from entirely different conflict styles. My partner is a doctor. He is extremely logical, while I am deeply emotional. He can sometimes come off as cold when I am craving warmth. Though he explained how difficult it is to constantly switch behavioral codes between his intense hospital shifts and our life at home, this often left me feeling disconnected. But over the last few weeks, we have both been pouring extra effort into breaking the cycle. His love language is words of affirmation, and he is working hard to speak it. Meanwhile, I have completely restructured how I approach our relationship by focusing on a few core promises. First, I default to good faith. I assume he is never trying to hurt me, even if his words sting. Instead of interrupting him, I am learning to shut the front up, pause, and let him completely finish his thoughts. I am also highly mindful of his demanding career, keeping my texts light and positive while his patients come first. I also make a conscious effort to edify him and build him up, both privately and in front of our friends. Tied to this is a commitment to represent him well in public. As a white woman with a partner who is a man of color, I know that my anxious facial expressions can inadvertently reflect poorly on him. I am actively working to manage my emotional expressions, moving past disagreements gracefully and keeping a warm, happy smile when we are out together. Furthermore, I am practicing active listening and outward curiosity. When he shares something vulnerable, I consciously stop myself from turning inward, over-explaining my intentions, or acting like a victim, because he usually filters through every possible solution before he ever speaks. I remind myself that he doesn't need me to fix his problems, he just needs me to listen. When he comes home, I don't take his initial clinical coldness personally. I simply give him the quiet space he needs to decompress and return to his softer side. Learning to be logical rather than purely emotional is the hardest thing I have ever done. Now, when I feel a wave of defensiveness building, I force myself to let three distinct urges pass before I speak: the urge to force my perspective, the urge to correct his accuracy, and the urge to block the conversation out of shame. Once those urges fade, I validate his efforts.